Hi everybody, Coach Jesse from West London Crossfit. I've been getting some questions recently about percentage efforts in our conditioning pieces and how we can better understand and just grow and expand our knowledge on what that means for you as an individual and how you can scale that up and down depending on the energy system we're trying to focus on that day. The first thing I always like to touch on when we're talking about energy systems is energy system recruitment and the factors that are involved in the recruitment of those energy systems. And we're going to focus today on our aerobic capacity training, okay? So the 4 factors that affect energy system recruitment, I'll start at the bottom because these are the 2 things that myself as the programmer for the group classes has control of. That is the duration and the modality of our training. So for example, duration being a 20-minute piece or multiple sets of 5-minute pieces. Modality being cyclical, like rowing, assault bike, running, bear crawling, things of that nature. Or are they externally loaded movements, barbell cycling movements, like power cleans, wall balls for the externally loaded movements, gymnastics movements, all that stuff I can control and I can work that into the design. The 2 things that are entirely up to you and your understanding are the intensity and you yourself. So the intensity, the percentage effort is supposed to control this, but you yourself, your physiology and your psychology are going to be the main 2 things that help you understand and to learn and grow along with these progressions. So for example, the physiological factors that you have are your muscles, your tendons, ligaments, your cellular respiration, your capacities of all different levels. From a psychological standpoint, it's your understanding, your confidence, your ability, your belief system in yourself, all those things affect, right? So when it gets hard, do you shut down or do you push through that? That would be an example. For the max aerobic power pieces that we do in group class, so if you're currently a member right now, this should ring a bell. 5-minute AMRAP at 85% aerobic effort. You have your list of movements. Once that 5 minutes is up, we're going to rest 5 minutes and then we're going to complete that again 4 times. That's kind of what you guys would see. So what that looks like from my end and what I'm looking at when I'm designing that is our aerobic power is a percentage of the max effort that you could possibly recruit. That would be aerobic capacity, that highest level, that 100%, all you could possibly do for say 20 minutes, okay? When we're working with aerobic power, there's factors that prevent you from being able to go 100% for an entire event. One of those factors would be your aerobic threshold, or that point where that lactic acid really starts to come into play and really starts to build up. Now, when we're working with max aerobic power, sometimes we flirt with that lactate threshold. We get very close to that. So sometimes it does get a little bit burning. But what we're looking for is these submaximal efforts with rest equal, submaximal effort with rest equal, so that we can make this capacity go up. That's the whole goal, right? If that happens, when we retest, our scores are going to be improved. That's showing that we have made this line go up. And it's through these submaximal efforts that we make that happen. So what I like to relate this to is if we're trying to increase our 1 rep max deadlift, it would be very poor practice for us as a facility to have you guys come in and work to a 1 rep max single every single time you deadlifted, right? We can see why that could be a problem. You're going to burn out in best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you're going to hurt yourself, right? Those 2 things, those are guaranteed to happen over a long period of time following that model of programming. So what we do with our conditioning pieces, exact same way we do with our strength pieces, we're programming percentage efforts so that you can work at a submaximal effort to eventually and hopefully increase our capacities, okay? The variance in percentages, it comes down to this all the time. It's up to you to understand, to learn, and to grow, both physiologically and psychologically in training. So, biggest advice with the percentage efforts, if there's ever a question, ask, and also always take the ownership on yourself. You are as much a part as the program is for you. And the coaches are here to help you with that. We love you guys. Thank you for letting us be a part of your fitness journey, and I'll see you guys in the gym.